let me show you the rod holders I use on the boat. The ones I use are Drift Master, and I use the Duo Pros. It's a 2-position rod holder. I use these primarily for live bait striped bass fishing, a little bit for catfish, a little bit for crappie fishing, but this is what I've used for many years. There's a lot of different rod holders. All the guys that I grew up fishing with that were guides fished the Hoover style rod holders, which is a stainless holder that will actually cradle an ambassador reel. It sits and holds the frame of the reel in position. But for whatever reason, I like to be different. I went with the Drift Master. I like the rod holders a lot, but there's a few issues, and I'll show you what they are. Here's what one looks like. Stainless base, flush mounts, threads. But you see here, this rod holder, I've had this boat for a little while now, about 2.5 years. And if this rubber coating gets worn off, that top piece will rust. The stem itself is stainless, and it won't. Here's one that's in really good shape. Here's another one. You can see once it gets in there and it starts to rust, all that rubber is gonna come off eventually. But these have a lot more hours. I've got roughly 800 guide trips in this boat, so a lot more wear and tear than generally you would have, you know, on a standard boat. But those are the ones I use. I'm not sure. I think they're $28 or $30 a piece, something in that range. I've had good success with them. They're good for several different types of fishing, from planer bores to down fishing because of the angles. But those are the ones I use. Check out the Drift Masters. And like I said, there's a lot of options out there. That's what I've preferred over the years.